So, that's it. We finally reached number 1. But if it isn't the gorillas, what is your favourite Attenborough moment? At number 1, with nearly a quarter of the UK TV audience vote, it's that extraordinary mimic, the lyrebird.
The sequence with the lyrebirds I particularly love because I have actually heard that going on.
What bird has the most elaborate, the most complex, and the most beautiful song in the world? Well, I guess there are lots of contenders, but this bird must be one of them. The superb lyrebird of southern Australia.
To persuade females to come close and admire his plumes, he sings the most complex song he can manage. And he does that by copying the songs of all the other birds he hears around him, such as the kookaburra. It's a very convincing impersonation. Even the original is fooled. He can imitate the calls of at least 20 different species. He also, in his attempt to outsing his rivals, incorporates other sounds that he hears in the forest.
When I first heard the noises, I thought, though, somebody's chopping wood or a car horn's going off. And then it suddenly goes in the middle of it, and I thought, wait a minute, and then I heard a kookaburra noise, and I realised what I was hearing was the repertoire of that particular lyrebird.
That was a camera shutter. And again. And now a camera with a motor drive. And that's a car alarm. And now the sounds of foresters and their chainsaws working nearby.
Each individual bird has a different repertoire, of course it does, you know, although certain noises do recur.
The ironic thing was that we eventually found a lyrebird that, having been imitating kookaburras and things like that, was then singing and performing in a forest that was being felled. So it was singing of its own doom because it actually imitated the sound of chainsaws cutting down its own home. I would like to think that what I've done over the past 50 years has produced so many hours of television, 100, 150 hours of television, in which you can say, well, if you want to know what the world, the natural world, looked like at the end of the 20th century, there's a superficial but relatively coherent picture of the animals and the plants, the seas and the forests, and the mountains and the glaciers of planet Earth at that time.